Today I'm feeling like I need to just create a new look, and recently I just won a Colourpop giveaway, and in it they sent me their no filter concealers for a year, which was so exciting to win. You know, there was a lot of people that entered it, and so I was super excited when they sent me the DM. And I just got the package in, so I wanted to kind of show off some of the things because they did send me more than just the concealers. So right here are the concealers that they sent me. They're all in the shade light 10, except one of them is in light 12. I think that was an accident, but you know, my skin tone changes over the summer and you know, into the winter months to get a lot lighter, so I'll have, you know, plenty of concealer to go around. They also sent me 3 of the colored mascaras. These are in Blue Ya Mind, Pink Ink, and Yellow Goodbye. So we're definitely gonna be playing with these. I really wanted to buy some of these when they came out and I never got around to it, so I'm really excited that these are in my collection now. They also sent me 2 Jelly Much shadows. I've never played with these before, but these are so pretty. They're in the shade Bungalow and Origami. It's like a gold and a teal, so that's gonna be really fun to play with. I've never really dealt with this consistency before either, so it's gonna be interesting. And last but not least, they sent over 2 eyeshadow palettes. They sent over the Chasing Rainbows and the new Disney Misunderstood collection. Both of these palettes are so stunning. I mean, this is the Disney, and this color right here screams like highlight all over the face to me. And then the Chasing Rainbows palette, this is everything. This might be like a go-to travel palette because it just has some good neutral shades, some very fun pops of color, and then we have this really special shade down here. It's like a blue-brown duochrome, like shifty shades. So we're gonna get this face primed and ready. I'm gonna take some Farsali Unicorn Essence. And my face is really not in the best shape right now. I have a cut right here, I have some pimples going on, but I recently had surgery on my legs, so self-care and skincare has not really been a priority. Laying in bed and not being in pain is more high on my list. And then we're gonna take some Skin Tune just in the areas where my pores are a little bit bigger. Now I'm gonna take some Maybelline Fit Me. Now for the no filter concealers, I'm gonna take the shade Light 12. And I'm gonna try to like spot conceal with this a little bit too. And then I'm gonna take a splash of Fair 08, just right in the very inner portion. I'm also gonna take my ABH foundation stick and Chestnut, and we're gonna sculpt out this face. Now I'm gonna lightly set the under eyes with some Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. And now for the sides of the nose, I like it to be really bright. So I'm gonna take some Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder and kind of go along the side of the nose. And then just kind of dust a little bit under this contour. And just a little spot right in the center. This is gonna really just give us that dimension. And now with a darker shade, I'm gonna set the contour areas so that when we put bronzer and stuff on top, it doesn't get muddy. To further bronze, we're gonna take some ABH Fawn Bronzer. Tawny. I don't know why I keep calling this fawn. Oh, I forgot to blend out this down here. Who was gonna tell me? For blush, I'm gonna take the ABH Peachy Love, and I'm gonna stick more with just this orange one. I want like a really bright kind of neon blush today. Hopefully this doesn't make my contour just look pure orange, but I think that's cute. And this one has a slight shimmer to it, so you kind of get like that feel of like skin, you know? It's not just like a harsh powder. For the glow, we're gonna do some Ofra All of the Lights. And I'm gonna take the pink and the yellow shade and just lightly hit the face. And I like using a fan brush for this because this is such a blinding highlight that sometimes when you go in with a small brush, it kind of is just like, and you know, sometimes that's what I want, but sometimes we just want to live like our little glowy fantasy and not be, you know, a pure beam. You know, we love a good nose tip highlight on this channel. Now, just to make sure everything is really in place, I'm gonna take some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now, I'm also gonna go in and prime my eyelids for the little palette. So I'm not gonna set this or anything because I really want to give these colors their best shot. And I think I'm gonna start with the shade right here called Wish List. I'm gonna start putting that in the crease. Ooh. Now I'm gonna take the shade Woke, which is next to that one, and just kind of diffuse the edges. Go back in with that first shade to just kind of re-intensify it. Now I'm gonna take the shade Keep It Cool. That's this darker plummy purple, and I'm gonna use that to darken the edges. And I just want to say already that I'm really impressed with this palette. It reminds me a lot of the Riviera palette from ABH, but obviously a lot less expensive. And the pigment is just really good. And I'm gonna kind of blend that purple up and then kind of into the crease as well. Now I really want to try one of these Jelly Much shadows. I've never experienced this formula before. And this shade right here called Bungalow is just really calling my name. That is gorgeous. Now I want to try this shimmer shade right here, this teal, and I'm just gonna take a little damp brush and kind of go like right in here with that. I just wanted to see how the two played together. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's like definitely more blue than the other one. It's like the other one's a little bit more green, so I can definitely see it, and it's really pretty. Now, just to be extra, I want to take this green shade right here called Diablo. I'm going to do that on the inner corner. These shadows are so pigmented. And like no Tino shade, I think I like this more than like my Morphe palettes. Now on the lower lash line, I'm gonna take Bring It, which is this beautiful matte teal. I don't think I've done a look this colorful in a really long time, and I have definitely missed it. I'm gonna take a little bit more Diablo and just kind of connect right in here. Well, that eye took about 20,000 years, so I'm gonna go do the other one off camera. And my brows, I have the ABH Brow Wiz and Dip Brow Gel in Ebony, and I'll be right back. So that took a little longer than expected, but I'm gonna do these lips real quick. You know, let's just go bold. Let's just go teal. Now we're gonna try this mascara. I think I'm gonna take pink ink. We're just gonna see how this works. Okay, this isn't really working. I don't know if I'm just doing this wrong, but let's try the lower lash one. Okay, well that's enough of that. I did it on the lower lashes and on these uppers, and I feel like you can't really tell that it's there, so I'm just gonna do my NARS Climax mascara. Maybe we'll have more luck with the other colors, but I'm not gonna use them in this video. I'll save that for another project. Okay, I'm gonna pop on some Lily lashes in Miami, and I'll be back to give my final thoughts. The concealers, love them. We already knew that though. I have their white concealer and a light shade that I've used previously, and so, you know, those were already good in my book. The mascaras, I'm gonna have to put the other colors to the test again. I did the pink on the lower lash line and I just don't think that you can see it. The Jelly Much shadows, the shade Bungalow is everything. I have that on my eyes right now. Oop, lash is coming off. Go back. And I really like the consistency. They're creamy and they blend very nice. They're very easy to just spread around, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna move or crease too much. And then the palettes. This Chasing Rainbows, I love. There was a little kickback in the palette and I had a hard time getting the purple to like layer up in the outer edge after a couple layers. But I think using a more tacky base initially would kind of fix that. But love this color selection. And then the Misunderstood, I only used this shade right here, but it is so pretty. All in all, I love it. And this isn't the first time I've used items from Colourpop. I bought a mystery bag and it came with a highlight and some eyeshadows, like this one right here. This highlight is called Mr. Wind. And it's so freaking soft that I just can't stand it, really. I'm just gonna put some on the collarbone. Let's get really glowy today. I really liked this. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I've been sitting here for a very long time, and so you better appreciate it. But in all seriousness, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn the little bell on to get notified when I post. And you can check me out on my social medias. And I will see you on the next one.